What do you guys think about this that just happened to me? So I've been researching, getting ready for my class. Mercury retrograde in Cancer between 16 to 26 degrees. So I'm all boned up for, the Mercury retrograde. So the other day, a client calls up and very distraught about having to sell property during a Mercury retrograde. I can't do it. I don't think I should do it. She usually works with Vedic astrologers, but her Vedic astrologer is pretty old right now, she said. So I said, I don't do Vedic, but I'm very good at doing the Western. So she said, okay, schedule the appointment. And her husband had passed within the year. So it's pretty fresh. And she's got to do all this maneuvering, if anyone knows. Besides the grief, you got to take care of loose ends. Well, what happened? Several things happened. Number one, the computer was glitching out. I always do things on Zoom 99.9% of the time. So she saw that I was typing in the date of birth for her to do the forecast, and it kept going back to the original different date of birth. And I said, well, that's interesting. But I didn't want to scare her off and start talking about her late husband, because she called up for an astrology forecast, not a medium reading. But this is how they work on the other side. So I want to know what you really think. So guess what happened? I told her, this is how the Mercury retrograde is going to impact you. Also, how Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus triad is going to affect your chart. And it was so powerful for this woman. But the real reason why she called was not really so much for the Mercury retrograde, but what's her purpose, especially now that she's alone in the physical sense. Spouse is always around. But he did get a message across. So we covered several things in this very short video. The dead don't die, and forecast, what's the real reason why my clients call, and then getting the clarity and the validation. So can you relate to this? What are your thoughts? Put them in the comments, please. I just think it's fascinating. Just got through doing a Mercury retrograde research for my class, and this woman's all jacked up about the Mercury retrograde and, what am I going to do with these properties, yada, yada, yada. So everything always works out, especially when you're in alignment. I'd love to hear your thoughts.